In this video, I'll be showing you how I went about sculpting this Hextech Crystal ring with a rune band. I am using Cosclay polymer clay, a ring sizer, but you can also use a metal cutter or even a rolled up piece of foil. Starting with a ball of clay and lightly marking out some jagged cracks. Place the ball on a tool so it's easier to handle. I then deepened and refined these cracks. With some baby oil on an old paintbrush, I smoothed down the surface. Place on a tile, then bake. Roll out a length of clay and wrapping it around the sizer, or in this case, a metal cutter. Flatten an area for the crystal to sit on, smooth out the edges of the ring band and brush on some baby oil. Add some bacon bond, then press in the baked crystal. 4 small pieces of clay, rolled into a cone shape, then flatten. Before attaching those, I go in with a small needle tool and mark in some rune symbols. I baked it again so I didn't squish what I had already worked on. Lightly placing on the triangles to see where they would suit. These are the claws that hold the crystal. Some liquid clay to attach and then blend to the base. I varied the lengths of the claws to give it a more ominous appearance, then went in with more rune symbols. After it's baked, it's time to paint with acrylic paint. A couple of coats of a medium blue, adding some white and a bit of water for a lighter blue, this time only painting on smaller sections. With a lighter, brighter blue and a bit more white, I use a small detail brush and paint in all the cracks. I then go in with just the white on a needle tool and paint in the deepest parts. I also add a few random white lines coming out from the cracks. This will help it appear to be producing its own light. Mixing in some fluoro green with a light blue to create a slightly different hue. I then brush this over some of the white lines to dull those down a bit. Time to paint the ring band. I'm using metallic silver and with a bit of watered down black paint, I brush that into the rune carvings. A few coats of polyurethane gloss on the crystal and it's done.